up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny. Back in here with another reaction video, and today we didn't gave the music a little break. I wanted to bring in a little gem from my guy, extremely knowledgeable, Mr. Victor David Hanson. I'm not sure if the subscriber family know who he is, but if you don't, you will know who he is after this video. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. Get on in here. If you could hit the like button for me, and if you could also consider subscribing to the channel. The goal is to reach 1 million subscribers, but we can reach 100 mil and start 100 million thought-provoking conversations. Hey, we kill the narratives in the world. We just spirits encased in human flesh, trying to figure out this thing called life. So if you like what you hear in this video, please share it far and wide.
It's not hysterical to say that the COVID-19 quarantine and mass national lockdown, which we've never seen in American history despite our long experience with plague, encouraged the destruction of the middle class in general and the middle class business person in particular. And it championed or enhanced or empowered large corporations that were vertically integrated. The Amazons, the Targets, the social media companies, the Zooms. Now, how did that happen? Well, think for a minute. If you sold shoes and you were a small business, you were shut down. If you sold flowers, you were shut down. If you had a small restaurant, you were shut down. If you had a small business that repaired watches, you were shut down. If you sold phones, you were often shut down. And yet you could go into Walmart, you could go into Target, you could get something to eat, fast food, you could buy shoes, you could buy...
These lockdowns are sold to us as we want to keep everybody safe. We want to protect the little guy. You wanted to kill the middle class. You wanted to kill small business owners. It's clear that when you got Amazon droning stuff to your house, that mom and pop store on the corner, that's competition. I don't understand the youth walking around with iPhones and AirPods saying capitalism sucks and then supporting Walmart and Amazon. Like I said, man, our society is extremely over-medicated and undereducated.
Socks, you could buy anything. And when you went into Walmart or you went into Target or you went into any of these large chain stores, what did you see? You saw hundreds of people congested in there. It was very different than the experience of going in, opening a door, the little bell rang. There might have been one or two customers. You knew the small business person. You could say have you been vaccinated? Have you had COVID? All of that interpersonal relationship that's so innate to small communities and small businesses. But whether by intent or just accidentally or laxity, we essentially said to the small business person, you obey us, and you're going to shut down your business, and you have no power to object. You have no capital, you have no vertical integration, you have no influence. And then we said to the large corporation, people during this lockdown will still need to have shoes, they'll need to buy clothing, they'll need to buy food, they'll need to buy...
Which, can we acknowledge that these shoes and clothes are made in Chinese slave shops? Like, slavery's happening in China right now. I think a lot of us know that, but we kind of overlook it with all the crazy BS that's going on in the world. But yeah, it's crazy unfortunate how we're all being manipulated by society. That's why I say black, white, yellow, green, blue, brown, whatever you identify as, we got to stand together. This is the government against us. And if you're in America, it's we the people. You know, we have to fight for freedom. The rest of the world is looking at us. And the rest of the world got a lot more heart than the average American, if I'm just being truthful right now. But I'm trying to do my part and wake up my fellow Americans so we don't have the New World Order fully take over.
Durable goods and appliances. And we select you to be the conveyor of that, and you're exempt from the lockdown. Because we trust that you're large and you're efficient and you're wealthy, and we've dealt with you in the past through political PACs and donations and influence. And so it doesn't take a conspiracy to see empirically that the middle class and the middle class business person suffered enormously under COVID lockdowns and quarantines, and large corporations got larger and more powerful and more dangerous.
And I would even say, yeah, it's always been a scam, but now it's like if you step back, everyone know the world, the media hated Trump. All you heard is Trump this, Trump that, 24/7. And then so I'm gonna lock you in your house. I'm going to tell you it's his fault that all of this happened. It's his fault, and I'm going to mail you a ballot and say who you going to vote for. That was who couldn't see that coming from a mile away. Who couldn't see the fraud that could be backdoored behind there? There were so many things that you could put with that, and it would be glossed over because most people's like, I just want to get out of this lockdown. I just want to stop wearing a mask. I just want to get back to normal. And there is no normal still. It was all a front, a facade. But I'm glad that we got videos like this to wake the world up because it's extremely unfortunate what's happening to so many people. So many good people are losing their businesses. Families are falling apart. Divorces are happening. Suicide is happening. I mean, all kind of opioids overdoses are through the roof. Anxiety, depression. And the government doesn't care at all about us, the people. I think Michael Jackson told us that all I'm trying to say is that they don't really care about us. So stop letting people divide us over skin color. Because it's not important. We all know that truthfully. I'm spirit encased in human flesh. Stop being divided by the media. Stand tall. Love thy brother. Love thy neighbor. We all are God's children. But if we keep fighting with each other, then the people on top just going to keep getting richer and richer and keep dominating us. So open your eyes and disconnect from the matrix. This is a nice little gem just to drop in there, just to sprinkle some knowledge in your life. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Be the change you wish to see in the world.